Since the first EGP fact-finding mission in 2019, many things have happened in Montenegro. Let's see a brief recap about who is Ura and how we contributed to Montenegrin society.
Montenegro is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. If you haven't visited Montenegro, you should do it. We have everything. Amazing coastline with beautiful beaches, Boka Bay, Old Town Perast, modern Tivat, Budva for the youngsters to have a good time, Bar with its old town, and of course Ulcinj with Adriatic Pearl Ada Bojana. Wonderful lakes such as Kadar Lake, Piva Lake, Plav Lake and Black Lake. Rainforest near Biograd Lake. The second largest grassland in Europe, Sinjajevina, is located in Montenegro. Stunning mountains and rivers where you can go rafting. In Montenegro, it's possible to swim and ski on the same day. All this in less than 14,000 square kilometers and with a population of only 600,000 people.
For the past 3 years, we are continuously trying to establish ourselves as a green political party as much as we can. We were always there with citizens, supporting NGOs and local initiatives in our common fight to preserve the environment. We are their voice in political arena. When we got the opportunity to lead Ministry of Ecology, our first activities were exactly to protect the environment. Therefore, we remain fully devoted in labeling Montenegro as truly ecological state as defined in our constitution.
Both as opposition and now as a ruling party, we have always tried to preserve the natural beauty of Montenegro. We have saved Solana, prevented the planned construction of residential buildings and returned it to state ownership. We fought for the hill of Gorica, the heart of the capital city Podgorica, and declared it Nature Park. We terminated the majority of contracts for small hydro plants and banned further concession. We want sustainable, transformed and green economy.
We are recognized as a youth party with young leadership. Most of our members are women. When forming the list, both for the local and national level, we always take gender equality into account. Women hold important political positions at the top of the party leadership. Of the 4 current MPs, 2 are women. In a certain number of municipalities, the leaders of local lists proposed by URA were women, and they have their seat in our councillor clubs. The Youth Forum represents a strong link of the party and functions with a certain autonomy. Young people bring a new value and a different approach to politics in these modern times. URA is always there to support youngsters and give them an opportunity.
In 2020, we had parliamentarian elections in Montenegro. URA was the backbone of the platform Black on White that had several main principles: fight against organized crime and corruption, rule of law, Montenegro as an EU member state, and fulfilling our EU agenda and protecting of the environment. With the result of 4 MPs out of 81, we were a true game changer in politically divided Montenegro. We have overthrown the regime that was ruling the country for 30 years. At the beginning of December 2020, we elected an expert government represented by the position of Deputy Prime Minister. This was the first time in our history that we changed the government peacefully and experienced the democratic transition of power.
Even though we had progress and results, we experienced blocking the EU path due to the lacking of dialogue between the government and the parliament. At the end of 2021, we decided to step out and take responsibility for the country. Minority government was elected. That was the most open, transparent and inclusive government Montenegro ever had. The Prime Minister was and still is the President of URA.
We have started a fight against organized crime and corruption that has never been seen before. We have record seizures of narcotics and cigarette smuggling. It started with the arrests of all those who were in any way associated with organized crime. We are thinking about the social status of citizens, increasing the standards of living and putting them on the first place. We try to have an inflow of foreign investments and create new jobs. We continue to fight for the prosperity of Montenegrin society, European values and green policy in the Balkan region.
Time to be green is always, but the time for green politics is now. Be aware that Montenegro is here.